Community Action News with Rick Godley, CAN. Remember, when you can't, maybe together we can. Community Action News, CAN.
Rick Talk.
Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Rick Godley. It's all things local, and we're going to be talking about all things the 63rd Louisiana Watermelon Festival that's coming to Farmerville, Louisiana, and I have the opportunity and privilege to talk with the reigning Miss Union Parish, and maybe she is competing again for the Miss Louisiana Watermelon Festival pageant. That's correct?
Yes, sir.
Hannah Brotherton. Well, congratulations. How are you?
I'm doing great, and thank you.
Oh, you're most welcome. Oh, by the way, fresh off the competition from Miss Louisiana, how did you get involved in pageantry, and when did that happen in your life?
I originally started in pageantry since I was probably 2 years old. My mom saw an opportunity and thought I was maybe going to grow up a little shy. She was wrong. I'm actually quite loud and very outgoing. But either way, she put me in a pageant and I absolutely loved it. And I've stuck with it ever since.
And okay, so how many crowns do you have, or how many in the course of your career?
With this particular system, only 2. I only started this back in 2025, which really wasn't that long ago. It was just last year. But grand total of crowns, over 40. Over 40.
And then also she's a graduate student at Louisiana Tech. Talk about what you're studying and what attracted you to what it is that you're doing.
I'm currently in my master's program of business administration, and I'm almost done. I will be graduating with a 4.0 GPA here in August. He's over here laughing at me. It's true.
I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at that I am so unworthy. I mean, I graduated. I was proud to get a 2.7.
And that's fine.
Oh, I know.
That's okay.
No.
I'm just an overachiever, and that's all right.
Well, keep it up. No, and I'm sorry I interrupted. Now what was what are you studying again?
Business administration for my master's program. However, I graduated in computer information systems with a minor in management for my undergrad.
Talk about your brothers, sisters, family, and growing up. And were you always the overachiever? Are there other Brothertons and Sistertons?
That was good.
Thank you.
There are. I have 2 older siblings, also overachievers, very intelligent individuals. My brother is currently studying for the MCAT. He has an upcoming test in September. Fingers crossed for him. It's going to be great. I know he's going to pass. He's plenty smart enough. He can do it. And my sister is a cosmetologist, which helps me have my hair always looking fabulous.
Should we share with the audience why you had to go home and change your clothes? I think that's a funny story. Want me to? I want to, because you didn't know. Most people don't know what they're walking into when they come to have the interview, and there's a green screen behind us. And so Hannah, she comes walking in with a green because of the Watermelon Festival.
Of course. It was so fitting, and I look fabulous in green, so why not?
You did, and we almost went with it. I left it totally up to her, but if you did that, you would have been nothing but a floating head and arms, and that may have been for a unique interview. But let's dial back now. The 63rd Louisiana Watermelon Festival happening in Farmerville. When did you first become aware, because this has been going on almost as long as I've been alive, but when did you become aware of the Farmerville and the home of the Louisiana Watermelon Festival?
Back in 2021, whenever I first started attending Louisiana Tech, because Farmerville is just right down the road from here. And I was thinking to myself, you know what? I want to do a 5K, and that's exactly what I did. I ran in the race. I did not place at all, but you know what? I had a real good time, and I got to enjoy watermelon after. I got to watch the parade, and I did go see the competition too, and I think that was what originally sparked my interest in this system.
Well, did you know they had a pageant at that time?
I didn't. I had heard about it from people just talking on the streets of the festival. And I was like, you know what? I need to go watch that. I think it would be fun. And it was.
We do share an experience. I had a friend, Kevin Bates, and this goes back to the year 2000. I believe it or not, I was doing some 5Ks and not winning, just plodding. And my very first one was the Watermelon Festival. And if it's the same route, it's a breeze because you're running downhill. And it's in
the shade too.
And it's in the shade. And I'm like, this is cool, man. Until literally you turn a corner and you heard people's words coming out of their mouth when they saw this hill, and they said all these words. And I didn't know what they were saying until I turned the corner.
It's still the same route. Never fear. Never fear.
Are you running this year?
I am not. Unfortunately, I cannot. The parade and the run go on at the same time. And of course, as a competitor for the pageant, I will be in the parade.
In the parade for the 63rd Louisiana Watermelon Festival, Hannah Brotherton going to compete this year for the crown. It is a multiple organizations. Can you help us understand all the divisions? Because I really think it's a cool idea that the committee, the Farmerville JCs, try to incorporate so many people into this.
Yes, so they have divisions all the way from 0 years old to 28 years old. It just depends if you want a Miss or Teen title, which is a local preliminary for the Miss Louisiana competition, or if you just want to be a specific Watermelon Festival title holder and get to represent the beautiful community of Farmerville and Union Parish for the next year.
Awesome. And by the way, congratulations. You picked up the Gerald Reeves Memorial Community Service Scholarship, the recipient of the Award. Talk about that.
Okay, the American Heart Association is what the AHA is, and I didn't know if you knew or not. That's okay. Anyways, within that was me raising the most funds for the American Heart Association for the 2026 season of the Miss Louisiana organization. I raised a little over $5,000, which is very admirable of me. I think that's quite impressive. That was a pretty good sum. The next closest girl raised a little over $1,000.
$1,000.
I know, and that's still plenty of money by all means, because we all try our best to raise the most funds for them because they are a partner with the Miss America organization. And as far as winning the Gerald Reeves Community Service Award, that one is specifically based on an essay and a certain panel of judges going through your social media, seeing how much community service work you're truly doing. And my community service initiative is Alzheimer's advocacy, and I do that on a national and legislative level.
Is there anything you can't do?
You know, I can't sing. Don't ask me to do that.
What's the talent?
I tap dance.
Tap dance. And
Sure do.
we're not going to get a display, right?
No, I don't think so. I'm in heels today. I got to be nice and sharp. Can't have any broken ankles right before the competition, but maybe next time.
But folks can obviously see you and your talent when they go to the pageant.
They sure can. Yep, it's going to be July 25th for the onstage competition. Come see me.
Explain also that it is one pageant, but you can have 3 winners. Explain that.
Right. So within the Miss Louisiana organization, there are these things called sweeper pageants. This is technically one of those. However, each of the titles hold their own unique individual traits that they want their representatives and title holders to be aware of so that we can represent very well. Specifically for the Watermelon Festival, that's seen as like the first ranking, the best thing ever, Union Parish being the second, then Bella the Darbone being the third. However, in my personal opinion, I think Union Parish is the absolute best because I didn't only have to represent Farmerville, but all of Union Parish, and you best believe I did. I traveled all over the parish.
So the dream is to take that sash off. Would you keep the same crown should you win the Louisiana Watermelon Festival 63rd? Would you keep?
Technically, I could keep the same crown. However, they will still give me a nice, bright, shiny new one. I like shinier and newer things anyways, and I will happily put that on my head as a replacement. Put this one in the old storage box. Retire her.
Awesome. Hannah Brotherton, Miss Union Parish, Farmerville, Louisiana is going to be the host site for the 63rd Louisiana Watermelon Festival, brought to you by Union General Hospital, the title sponsor. What are some of the other events that you like to go to, are impressed with, because it is a pretty extensive full day of free family fun?
My personal favorite is the watermelon seed spitting contest. Don't laugh at me. Anyways, I tried for it last year. I got 4th. I'm coming back. I'm winning this year. It's going to happen. I'd never spit a seed in my life until last year at the festival. I'm surprised I even got 4th, but it was so much fun, and I'm going to do it again. I know it's not very ladylike, rather uncouth, if you will, for a girl to be spitting a seed, but you know what? This is all in good fun.
It is fun. It is fun.
It's so much fun. And why not? This is a great way for me to be able to bond with the community that I'm trying to represent. So I might as well do it.
Awesome. Also for family events, tricycle bicycle races, no gambling allowed, I guess, from what I can discern. And then, of course, the watermelon eating contest, which I don't think you're going to participate in, right?
I don't think so. Maybe not this year.
No, don't do that. And music, street dance.
The street dance on Friday is incredible. Definitely would recommend. Yes, it's hot, but you know what? Deal with it. It's so much fun.
Well, yeah, we're seasoned professionals in the South, in Louisiana, so we don't complain about the heat. We just enjoy it. And what else could we possibly say? I've thoroughly enjoyed it, and I do appreciate you. When she came here, the green dress, went home and changed just for the background.
Absolutely. Why not? You got to be adaptable sometimes. That's how us pageant girls are.
All right. Hannah, all the best to you. Thank you so much. Enjoy the festival and come out a winner.
I sure hope so. That's the plan. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. There you have it, all things local. I'm Rick Godley. The 63rd Louisiana Watermelon Festival. Y'all come, have fun, it's free.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming. Please drive carefully and arrive home safely. Good night.